Citizenship Amendment Act is a law to extend justice to refugees from minority communities, says Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Centre gives 1 month extension to Clause 6 panel to submit its report on indigenous people of Assam. Tripartite agreement signed displaced Bru tribals from Mizoram to permanently settle in Tripura. Interrupted Assam-Meghalaya border talks to resume soon, informs Meghalaya Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong. And in sports, in Khelo India Games, Assam girl Chitra Prabha Setia and Manipur boy Namairak Ngamtomcho Mete win bronze in weightlifting. Good evening, viewers. Wishing you all a very happy and prosperous Bhogali Bihu. We welcome you to Northeast News Bulletin, and I'm Chongamla Thumra. And now the details. In national news first, Union Home Minister Amit Shah today said the Citizenship Amendment Act (CAA) is a law to give citizenship to minority refugees. He was addressing a public meeting at Karauna Ground in Vaishali district of Bihar in support of the act. The meeting is part of the BJP's campaign to create awareness about the CAA. Several leaders, including Union Minister Nityanand Rai, were present on the occasion. Shah said the government is trying to do justice with many victims through this act. He said that even Gandhiji was in favor of giving justice to the Dalits. He asked the opposition parties not to mislead the public on the act.
पत्रकार बंधु कहते थे कि बिहार में क्या रिस्पांस होगा, मैंने उस वक्त भी उनको कहा था और आज पूरी दुनिया देख ले, सबसे अच्छा रिस्पांस सीए को कहीं मिला है तो मेरे बिहार की भूमि पर।
Meanwhile, in a development related to Assam, a high-level committee set up by the Union Home Ministry to suggest ways for providing constitutional safeguards to the indigenous people of the state has been given 1 month extension to submit its report. The Home Ministry has issued a notification saying the committee has been given an additional month to submit its report. The 13-member committee was set up in mid-July last year under the chairmanship of retired Justice Biplab Kumar Sharma as per Clause 6 of the Assam Accord. According to its terms and conditions, the committee will assess the appropriate level of reservation of seats in the Assam Legislative Assembly and local bodies for the Assamese people. It will also recommend the appropriate level of reservations in employment under the government of Assam for the Assamese people. In a significant development, more than 30,000 displaced Bru tribals from Mizoram who have been living as refugees in Tripura since 1997 will permanently settle in Tripura, and a tripartite agreement was signed in this effect today. The agreement was signed by representatives of Bru and the central and Mizoram governments in presence of Union Home Minister Amit Shah in New Delhi at North Block. Under the pact, over 30,000 Bru tribals will live in Tripura permanently, Shah said. The Bru tribals have been living in Tripura in different relief camps after they fled Mizoram in 1997 following ethnic clashes between Bru and Mizo communities. An agreement signed in July 2018 for repatriation of the Bru tribals to Mizoram did not materialize as majority of the community members refused to go back to Mizoram.
उत्तरी त्रिपुरा में एक टेम्पररी कैंप में रखे गए, वहीं से लेकर आज तक उनके परमानेंट सॉल्यूशन का कोई रास्ता नहीं निकला था। 3 जुलाई 2018 में नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार ने त्रिपुरा सरकार, मिजोरम सरकार और ब्रू प्रतिनिधियों के बीच में एक समझौता करा और एक पैकेज की घोषणा की जिसमें विस्थापित सभी लोगों।
In more national news, the centre has said no documents will be asked for or biometric will be taken for National Population Register (NPR). Union Home Ministry officials said a form carrying questions as part of the NPR exercise will be finalized soon. They said most of the states have notified provisions related to the NPR. The NPR is a register of usual residents of the country. The NPR exercise will be carried out between April and September 2020 in all states and union territories except Assam, along with the House listing phase of the census exercise. Assam has been excluded because the National Register of Citizen (NRC) exercise has already been conducted in the state. The Union Cabinet has approved over 3,941 crore rupees for the NPR exercise. Moving on, the budget session of Parliament will commence on January 31 and conclude on April 3 with a recess in between. The first phase of the session will be held from the 31st of January to the 11th of February and the second from the 2nd of March to the 3rd of April. President Ramnath Kovind will address a joint sitting of both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha at the Central Hall of Parliament at 11 a.m. on the first day. A communication from Lok Sabha said that to enable the standing committees to consider the demands for grants of various ministries and departments and prepare their reports, the House will adjourn on February 11 to meet again on the 2nd of March. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla today said the belief in democracy has increased today and so is the responsibility of the representatives. He was speaking after inaugurating the 7th Conference of Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, India region at the Legislative Assembly building in Lucknow. He said the rights of the presiding officers need to be curtailed so that these institutions become more democratic. He said that at a recent meeting of presiding officers in Dehradun, he had raised this issue and questioned about the rights of presiding officers, especially in reference of anti-defection law. Presiding officers, Secretary General, Principal Secretaries and Secretaries, along with the representatives of foreign countries, are participating in the two-day meet. Meghalaya Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong has expressed the hope that the talks between Assam and Meghalaya governments will be held very soon to sort out the differences as far as interstate boundary is concerned. Talking to media persons in Shillong, Preston Tinsong said Assam-Meghalaya Chief Minister level talks on the boundary dispute was delayed due to some unavoidable circumstances following the recent law and order situation in both the states. He said Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma is keen to hold talk with Assam and resolve the long pending dispute with Assam. In Tripura, Dr. Manik Saha was formally declared on Wednesday as the new state president of the BJP in presence of party's central leaders. Union Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, who is the observer for the party's organizational election, declared Dr. Saha's name as the new state president in presence of Mahendra Singh, a cabinet minister of Uttar Pradesh government. Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb and Deputy Chief Minister Jishnu Deb Burman were also present. Biplab Kumar Deb, who was earlier the state party president, hopes that the BJP will grow further under Dr. Saha's leadership. On the other hand, in Meghalaya, the Bharatiya Janata Party on Wednesday chose Ernest Mauri as the president of its state unit. The election for the post was conducted in presence of Union Minister of State for Animal Husbandry Sanjeev Balyan and Party National Secretary Sunil Deodar. While the election was being held, a delegation of the Confederation of Meghalaya Against Social Organizations, COMSO, met Sanjeev Balyan to express their opposition to CAA, besides demanding immediate implementation of inner line permit in the state. Moving on to sports news now. In the Khelo India Youth Games now going on in Guwahati, Assam, girl Chitra Prabha Setia won bronze in weightlifting in under 17 category, while Namay Rakpam Tomcho Mete from Manipur has also claimed bronze in the same event in under 17 boys category. Talking to the media, Chitra Prabha said her parents and coach were behind her success. Meanwhile, Maharashtra is leading the medals tally with 30 gold, 35 silver and 52 bronze, followed by Haryana with 24 gold, 26 silver and 25 bronze. The northeastern state of Manipur is at the 9th position with 9 gold, 9 silver and 9 bronze. Assam is at the 13th position with 6 gold, 8 silver and 11 bronze. Tripura at the 19th position with 4 gold and 1 silver. Mizoram is at the 23rd position with 2 gold, followed by Arunachal at the 27th position with 1 silver. In Assam, the 5-day Bhairabkunda Tourism Fair got underway in Udalguri district with a colourful program. Deputy Commissioner of the district, Prakash Ranjan Gharpolia, inaugurated the fair with hoisting of the flag. Held at the tourist lodge at Bhairabkunda picnic spot, the place is considered a confluence of two states of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam and the neighbouring country, Bhutan. In Nagaland, the Yimchungru Sungkam Neo Kam Mini Hornbill Festival was inaugurated by Advisor Art, Culture and Tourism Khelo India by unveiling a monolith at Mundun Heritage Village on Wednesday. In a speech, Khelo said the festival should spread message of love to all. He also inaugurated the Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao signature campaign. And finally, in Manipur, inaugurating the Atal Tinkering Lab ATL at Ruda Academy, Thobal on Wednesday, Education Minister T.H. Radesham said the lab is being set up in schools of the country to cultivate curiosity, creativity and imagination in young minds and inculcate skills in them. The minister said seeing accelerates learning and it is therefore necessary that learning be made more practical. Setting up of such laboratories will help provide better opportunities to children to work with tools and equipment, he added. And finally, before we wind up the bulletin, a recap of the headlines. Citizenship Amendment Act is a law to extend justice to refugees from minority communities, says Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Centre gives 1 month extension to Clause 6 panel to submit its report on indigenous people of Assam. Tripartite agreement signed displace Bru tribals from Mizoram to permanently settle in Tripura. Interrupted Assam-Meghalaya border talks to resume soon, informs Meghalaya Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong. And in Khelo India Youth Games, Assam girl Chitraprabha Saitya and Manipur boy Namairakpam Tomcho Mite win bronze in weightlifting. And that's all in this bulletin. Thank you for watching. Namaskar.